Hey y'all, Lena here. Today I'm going to make my 15 bean soup and I'm going to cook it in my Instapot. 15 bean soup. I used this right here. Last year when COVID really hit and like production of everything was down, I could not get my hands on these, so I bought an overabundance when I could, because the 15 bean soup is so good. But let me show you how I do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some olive oil in the bottom of my Instapot here. Alright, put some olive oil in the bottom of my pot, and I'm going to saute some onions. I've already cut up one large onion. Just old Vidalia onion, yellow onion, whatever kind of onion you want. Now there's a saute button on here, and that's what I'm going to hit. I'm going to saute these up. So, I've got my brown sear setting going, which is going to saute this olive oil and onions. I also decided that I'm going to do some garlic. You know, you can keep your garlic in the freezer whole, and then when you need it, it's there. Alright, I've got my garlic all sliced, did it sliced up like so. And I'm going to put it in with my onions and saute it down as well. Smelling good, y'all. Ooh, that's smelling good. Alright, y'all. Those are doing enough. Got a little browning on them. Real pretty. So I did that for about 12 minutes. And this is what they look like now. Real pretty. Alright, on to our next step. Alright, now we're going to open our pack of beans. I'm going to dump them in a bowl and I'm going to sort through them. Make sure there's not any bad ones in there. I don't see any rocks or any ugly ones, so they're good. But this is 15 beans. Aren't they pretty? There's literally 15 beans in there. See them? This stuff's so good, y'all. Alright, I'm going to dump these in my pan, straight out of the bag. Straight out of the bag. Alright. Now I am going to pour in a 32 ounce thing of beef broth. You can use chicken broth if you want to, or you can just do water if you want to. Alright, so I'm doing the other half water. So I did one box of this beef broth, and then I just filled this back up with water, and I'm going to fill it up to a max line. Alrighty. Now, this comes with a seasoning packet. Y'all, I ain't sure what all's in this seasoning packet, but it is good stuff. So we're going to put it in here. All of that. I'm going to add, no, I'm not adding. Well, yeah, I am going to add some salt. Probably about a teaspoon. And I'm going to add I'm going to add some pepper, black pepper, ground black pepper. Alright, now I use sausage in my 15 bean soup. I like to get these little smokies, y'all know what I'm talking about, little smokies, and cut them in half and put them in there. And that's my meat and flavoring for this soup, and it just goes so good together. Now I am going to put a can of Rotel in there, but I'm going to wait till it's done to put that in, because the acidity of the tomatoes messes with the way the beans absorb water. So I'm gonna get my sausage in here, and then we'll get this bad boy to cooking. All right, y'all, got everything in there. My sausage, my seasoning, my onions, beans, that cut up garlic I did. I'm gonna stir it all up real good, and we gonna put the lid on, lock her down, make sure we got this where it needs to be, and we are gonna set this to our beans and lentils, which I think is about an hour. All right, y'all. Next thing you know, we'll have 15 bean soup ready. All right, y'all, my beans are done. I'm just gonna open up the pressure cooker, the Instapot, and make sure they're good to go. Woo. Oh yeah, looks delicious. Smells delicious. Now I'm going to add in a can of Rotel. I've got just the original Rotel. This happens to be it's a bonus can. It was a bigger can, so this is 14.5 ounces. And I'm putting everything in there, the juice and all, because there's good flavors in there. And since this soup is hot, it really doesn't matter that it's not cooked in there. Like I said, the acidity of the tomatoes would keep your beans from absorbing the water. So there we have it. Our 15 bean soup is ready. Let me get a bowl. Alright. Ooh, yes. There you have it. 15 bean soup. Oh yeah. Our beans are done. I could probably add some more salt to it, but you know, as I tell y'all, that's one thing you can add, you cannot take out, unless you try to do that potato trick where it soaks it up, but you know, that's not always going to work perfect. And you might not want potatoes in what you're cooking. But anyway, it's really good. So those cool fall days are coming up, winter, and ain't nothing like a good old pot of soup. I like this any time of year, really. I was just craving it. But anyway, so that's 15 bean soup in an Instapot. Y'all don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave sweet comments if you got them. Thanks for watching with me, and I'll see you next time on Cooking with Lena Duh.